this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest CherishOS on this device. And this ROM is also available for the Redmi K20 Pro too, but here I'm going to show you the video about the Redmi Note 10 Pro's CherishOS. And the latest build right now is from the 8th May 2021, and there are two separate builds. One includes the GApps and one does not. And here I have of course used the GApps included build, and you can see the changelogs and stuff over here. There is fixed smart charging, then adaptive brightness, then added smart pixels, and we have the switch to Stormbreaker kernel, and there is the fixed settings crash and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of fixes are there. And if you do not know how to flash a custom ROM on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, check out the card right there or check out the description for the flashing guide. Right now let me just go into the Android version section, and this is how it looks like. It has this Cherish logo over here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the whole ROM in black or dark theme over here. So this video is going to be completely on the dark mode, not in the light mode as I do usually. So over here it has the CherishOS logo and it shows CherishOS written over there. The version is 2.5 and the code name is Phenomenal, and the release type says official build, and we have the maintainer's name as Nazunamo, and we have the Android version as Android 11 of course, as you are noticing. The security patch is latest of May 5th 2021, and you can see the kernel is Stormbreaker kernel, and the build date again 8th May 2021. In the system panel this is how it looks like, and if you go into the system updater, as you can see you can check for updates. I guess no, it says the update check failed, so I think the updater might not work as of right now, and there is all the Android version and stuff listed over there again. Now in the gestures we have some more things about the whole gestures over here. In the power menu we have the sensitive content and stuff, then we have the system navigation gestures, and here if you go into the settings of it, we do have the amount of screen height to be used as the back gesture, and dead zone and advanced gestures are there. And if you go into the advanced gestures you can customize that. As you can see, extended swipe action and stuff is there. Let me go back. We have the gesture bar length, the gesture bar radius and stuff. Then we have the haptic feedback, then we also have the back gesture animation, and here I have increased the length and radius over here. That's why the pill bar looks quite thick and long, as you can see. Let me go back. We have the 2 button and 3 button navigations as well, and here we also have the quickly open camera and stuff. And right now let me talk about the stock launcher of this ROM. This is the Pixel launcher that you get, and if you go to the settings there is a double tap to sleep, so that is a good thing that we do get the double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen. And we also have the suggestion disabling option, overview suggestion and stuff, you can disable them too. Then we have the swipe to access Google app, then the add app icon to the home screen, at a glance notification dots, everything else is there. So here is how it looks like, and to the left of the home screen we do get the Google's Discover page, and if you swipe down anywhere on the home screen you get the quick settings panel. It looks quite long because I customized it a little bit, but yeah, this is how it looks like over here after customizing it. Swiping up gets you to the app drawer of course, and the widgets and stuff are working fine, and the whole UI is very smooth with 120 Hz, and as you are noticing it is a lot smoother experience over here that I am getting. So yeah, pretty much amazing smooth experience that you're gonna get over here. Talking about the quick settings panel, this is how it looks like again, and we have the edit option, and you can edit and add multiple toggles over here. The good thing is you can just click on one icon over here, that will add it. You just don't need to tap and hold and then grab it over there, so that's cool. So these are the toggles that you can add over there. So let me show you. I have added a couple of toggles like the dark theme and stuff, and we also have the Android 11 screen recorder of course. With this you can record the device audio and the microphone audio at the same time, no issues with that. Then we have this peak notification disabling option, hotspot, then the do not disturb, data saver and stuff is there, always on display option is there, you can enable it if you want to, and we have the mute or sound kind of toggle, and if you tap and hold on it there is the volume panel, and this is how the volume panel looks like. As you can see, pretty cool looking volume panel that you get, and it shows this very little kind of notification over here for the volume panel. If you tap on this arrow, that's when it expands like this. We also have the power menu, so if you tap on it, as you can see, this is how the power menu appears. If you tap on advanced, as you are noticing, there is the directly rebooting option to the recovery, fast boot, etc. options. We have the refresh rate changing option too, so that is great. From right here you can change the refresh rate to 60 Hz or 120 Hz as you like it. Then the Mi audio DAC is also there, the gaming mode is also there, smart pixels and stuff you can enable, and also there is the live display option. You can go into the settings of it, I guess. Okay, so you can go into the settings of it from here, I guess. Right now let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed, and you can just double tap anywhere in the home screen again, and right now let me show you. As you are noticing, it is a very fast and snappy experience over here, and always on display is working fine, as you are noticing. Again, The fingerprint scanner speed is very reliable, no issues that I have had with the fingerprint scanner over here on this ROM. So yeah, very good fingerprint scanner experience. Now let me show you the stock camera of this ROM, and you get a very basic kind of Google camera over here. But yes, I don't like this camera at all because it is very basic on the features, and that's the reason why I will suggest you guys to use the ANX camera over here or any other G cam and stuff. If you want to install the ANX camera or flash the ANX camera, you can check out the card right there or check out the description. You can get ANX camera fully working in this ROM with that video method. Now jumping into the settings, this is how it looks like, and we have these very cool looking icons. As you are noticing, they look beautiful in my opinion, and VoLTE calling and stuff should be working super fine here, no issues with that. Also there is the Cherish settings, and if you go into it, you have plethora of customizations on this ROM. It will take a lot of time, so sit tight, relax. I'm gonna show you everything over here. First we have the status bar, then here we have the traffic indicator, and you can customize the traffic indicator thoroughly. You can even adjust the font of the traffic indicator if you enable it. So just imagine the amount of customization. Inside status bar battery indicator, we have the icon portrait, circle, dotted circle, filled circle, everything, but no big dotted circle over here sadly. And we have the battery percentage next to the icon or inside the icon showing up option, and the battery percentage when charging is also there. Let me go back. We have the clock settings, and if you go into it, we have the show clock and date and clock style, then AM, PM style, etc. And then date, you can customize that. Clock font size, you can customize that too, and even the font color and even the font style. So plethora of customizations everywhere. Inside status bar items, we have the headset, Bluetooth, etc. icons. From here you will also get the Wi-Fi, NFC, etc. icons. Let me go back. We have the show 4G instead of LTE, data disabled icon, roaming indicator, VoLTE icon, VO Wi-Fi icon, everything is there. As you can see, you can choose from these many VoLTE icons. Let me go back. We also have the VO Wi-Fi icon enabling option, and from here you can also change the VO Wi-Fi icon style. So that is great. And we also have the battery, bar, location and stuff. Let me go back. We have the carrier level customization, and you can customize that too. Then we also have the logo option. You can enable the CherishOS logo, or you can have any kind of Android, Apple, Beats, etc. kind of logo. Plethora of logos are there, including Xbox controller and stuff. So yeah, a lot of like logos and stuff are there. In the quick settings panel, we have the quick setting tile color. You can change it to default OxygenOS or the accent color or the Android 12 colors if you want to. Then we have the quick setting media player, header image, then quick setting footer text, edit icon, etc. is there. Clear all button is there for the for clearing all the notifications, and we have the bottom brightness slider and stuff, and the quick setting brightness slider is also there. Then we have brightness slider at bottom again, and we have the brightness icon, brightness control is there. So you can adjust the brightness just by doing this, as you are noticing. So just sliding a finger on the status bar will adjust the brightness of the screen. This is an amazing feature in my opinion. Then we have the show tile title option, then the column and row number customizations. Yes, I have customized the column numbers a little bit, and we have the battery percentage next to the icon for the quick settings panel itself. Battery estimates, then the disable quick settings when locked and stuff is there. Vibrate on toggle touch, quick pull down, etc. options are there. Let me go back. We have the themes option, and here you can choose the accent color, also the gradient color. So that is great. You can have two accent kind of colors or the gradient colors, and that's the reason why, as you are noticing, the brightness slider looks like this. And we also have the system theme. You can change it to pitch black or something if you want to, of course. And we have the UI style. From here you have the rounded medium and stuff, no corner radius and stuff like that. Then we also have the quick setting toggle style. From here you can change the whole quick setting toggle style as you would like it. Let me go back. We have the brightness slider style. You can have, I'm using the meme rounded stroke with the gradient, and you can use with these many options, as you can see. So even for the brightness slider over here, it has these many customizations. That is just amazing. Let me go back. We have the settings dashboard icons. Then we have the panel background option, and here we have this batik keys and the outline option. Let me scroll down. We have the quick setting tile disk option, quick setting tile colors are also there. Then we have the background alpha, that is for the blur level and stuff. Yes, I have customized that too, I guess. And we have the framework values. Then we have the nav bar colors. So if you want to change the pill bar color, or if you're using 2 or 3 button navigation, you can change their color. And we also have the volume panel, and you can have the stock, AOSP, compact, audio, tiled MIUI. So if you don't like the default volume panel, which looks like this, you can of course change that if you want to. Then we have the tint the active volume bar option. Let me go back. Now inside buttons, we have the navigation gesture option again. If you go into it, it's just system gestures, and we have the navigation bar enabling option, and the gesture and stuff over here is also there. From here, you will get the double tap to sleep on the status bar, double tap to sleep on the lock screen, swipe to take screenshot. As you can see, it is also there. There is a scrolling, delete, edit, and share option. Also, you do have the screen off power button toggle torch, and you can even set the timeout for the torch. That is just great. In the animations, we have the scrolling cast, toast animation, list view animation, screen off animation, you can change it to CRT or scale, and we also have the quick setting toggle animation. Now in the lock screen, we do have the lock screen charging info, then we also have the charging info font, and you can change that. This is just amazing. I am like amazed with the font customization of this ROM. You can pretty much customize every font of the UI. And we have the charging animation option, and charging animation, you can also change that over here. This is the little animation which appears over here in the lock screen, so you can change that to flash, battery drop, explosion, etc. options. Fingerprint authentication, vibration and stuff is there. Hide lock icon, you can have it if you want to. Then we have the always on display scheduling option, and from here you can also change the lock screen clock style, and you have these many options. Then you can also increase the font size of those clocks, I guess. So if I increase it right now, let me see. Okay, so the font size stays similar, I guess. I'm not really sure. Let me try with the Sammy bold one. I think I need to reboot or something. I mean, reboot the UI or something to have the lock screen clock font increased. So that's how it is. And we also have these like type font over here. As you can see, typo clock font over here. Typography clock, you can increase that font over here too. I mean the font size. Then the date style and date font, you can also customize that. And then there is the lock screen alignment, lock screen date, lock screen weather alignment, lock screen owner info alignment, lock screen item padding. I mean, I'm speechless about this kind of customization. And there is the lock screen colors too. You can customize that too. And we have the hide bottom shortcuts. Then we have show on lock screen weather and stuff. Then we have music visualizer on the lock screen, media artwork blur level, battery bar option is there. Surprisingly, we also have the fingerprint scanner icons over here, which is not gonna be there for this device. This is for devices like K20 Pro. So you can see how much like customizations are there. You can guess how much it will have in the K20 Pro. You can also change the fingerprint pressed color and stuff if you have the K20 Pro. These are just there, not gonna work with the Redmi Note 10 Pro, of course. In the power menu, we have the power menu animation. You can customize it from here. Then we have the advanced reboot, of course, over here. Disable power menu on lock screen is also there. Then inside notifications, we have the vibrate on connect, call waiting and disconnect. If you scroll down, we have the reticker, and if you scroll down more, we have the notification headers and stuff. Then we have show on always on display and stuff. And then if you scroll down, we have the vibrate for notification. If you don't like notification vibrations, you can just turn it off. Then we have the edge lighting and stuff. You can enable it and have it on repeat mode. In the mask settings, we have the dashboard suggestion, gaming mode. Then the wake up on charge, you can disable it if you want to. Screenshot type, you can have it on takes full screenshot. And you can also set it to partial screenshot if you like. And the volume step smart pixels is also there, and here we have the smart pixel. You can have it on these many options, and we have the customized rounded corners over here too. And in the about section, we have this CherishOS about. You can donate to the developers, I guess, from here. Let me go back. That was plethora of customizations, even better than I have ever imagined in a custom ROM on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Now let's jump into the battery settings. This is how it looks like, and you can click over here to see the full battery usage. The battery life should be really great. You can get 6 to 7 hours of screen on time easily on this ROM, no issues whatsoever. And we have the thermal profiles over here, so you can change per app profiles. And we have the battery saver, then the adaptive battery is also there. Smart charging is there, smart cutoff is there. Then we have the battery temperature on the bottom. It has the screen on time and the last full charge. Well, I would say the only thing which is missing in my opinion is the like battery charging cycle and stuff. Those things simply does not show up over here. And 33 watt and 18 watt fast charging both should be working fine here. Let me go back. We have the display settings. Here we have the brightness level, the dark theme, and also the night light, and adaptive brightness is also there. Then we have the live display. From here you can calibrate the colors, like you can control the RGB of the screen. Then if you scroll down, we have the screen timeout, and the rotation settings is also there. 180-degree rotation is also there. Let me scroll down. We have the styles and wallpapers, and here you will get these kind of theme styles. And from here you can set a custom theme if you want to. Let me go back. In the wallpapers, we have these many wallpapers, and you can download these live wallpapers, I guess. As you can see, plethora of live wallpapers are also there, and you also have the grid option. There is the 5x5 grid option. Let me scroll down. We have the lock screen settings. Here we'll get the always show time and info, that is the lock screen always on display, I mean. And prevent accidental wake up is there, and we have the notch killer, so that is great. If you want to have the notch bar killer, you can have it. or you can use it with the device default one. And enable blurs option is also there. Then we have the full screen apps and the device specific settings. Here you will get the 120 Hz or the 60 Hz mode. Let me scroll down. We have the double tap to wake, and that is actually working fine, no issues with that. Clock style, then the headline and body fonts, icon shapes, status bar icon, status bar height, everything you can customize from here. And in terms of the headline and body fonts, again, plethora of fonts that you get for the whole UI. As you are noticing, it doesn't end. So these are the lock screen clock styles that you will get, and here as you can see, plethora of options are there, including the ID one, then the fluid option, and I have been using it with the S-Funny one. Then we have this Orono option, then shape shift clock is also there. Then we have the sticker tag, then the type alt, then the gradient fire, everything is there. And as you can see, these newer options are there. So a lot of lock screen clock presets that you get. In the sound settings, we have this kind of sound settings, and here we have the ringtone vibration pattern changing option. Then if you scroll down, we have the phone ringtone and stuff, of course, and touch vibration, dial pad tones, I mean the screenshot sound and screen locking sound, etc. And we have the play, pause, media kind of thing, and enable expanded volume is there. You can disable it over here, I guess. So right now, okay, I can't even see the volume panel. Okay, so if you disable that, it just doesn't show that expanding arrow. That is actually bad in my opinion. So I'll just suggest keep it enabled. And we have the resume audio kind of feature. Then we also have the Mi Audio Direct, and from here we have these youth edition and stuff, and all of these headphone options you can choose from. So Mi Audio Direct should be working fine. Also there are the sound presets, and these are the presets that you get. Also we have the enable hi-fi audio option, and then we also have the clear speaker option. If your speaker has some dust or something, you can clear it out with that feature. Talking about the security settings, yes, I have shown you the fingerprint scanner speed already. Then there is the quick unlock, lock screen timeout and stuff. Then we have the power button instantly locks option. Now let me quickly set up the face unlock over here. Now let's just try it out. So double tapping on the lock screen, and right now putting the phone towards my face, and as you can see, it unlocks. Let's double tap over here, and as you are noticing, the unlocking speed is insanely fast in my opinion. As you are noticing, even with the face unlock, the speed is flawless, no issues with the face unlocking speed on this ROM. Talking about the app locker, this is how it looks like. Pretty much in all other ROMs, this is present as of right now. And as you can see, you can lock each particular app with these icons. Whenever you tap it, that app will be locked over here. So yeah, and you can hide their notification from here if you want to. Then if you tap on this lock screen, like lock app after, instantly 15 seconds and screen off, 3 options are there. I would suggest use it with the 15 seconds one. And here, as you can see, if you open a locked app, this is how it looks like. And if you tap the fingerprint scanner, it will unlock. You can enter the pin. Also, you can use your face data. And right now, if I tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, that app particularly unlocks. No issues whatsoever. Also talking about Google Assistant, let me show you. Okay Google. As you can see, okay Google detection is working super fine with the voice trigger, and you can also swipe it up from these corners, or you can just say, hey Google. As you can see, again, it is working fine. Now let's talk about the DRM info over here, and it stays L1, no issues whatsoever with the DRM certificate, I would say. So wideband stays intact, so you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos, Internet IP over here on this particular ROM. Even if you switch to this custom ROM from MIUI, it should not be a problem while like streaming Netflix or Amazon Prime. The Safetynet shows as failed over here because I have Magisk installed, but I have not done those Safetynet kind of processes. If you want to know about those processes, you can check out the card right there. But if you do not have Magisk flashed, it will be fine, I guess. But as I have flashed Magisk, that's the reason why my Safetynet shows as like failed. Talking about the IR Blaster present over here, let me show you right now. So yeah, no issues with the IR Blaster. As you can see, it is actually working flawlessly here. So here I do have a couple of apps opened in the memory, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to open them from here. Let's open Chrome. Yes, it is in memory. And here let's open Facebook, still in memory. Twitter, still in memory. Play Store is in memory. Now YouTube, still in memory. And here let's open Google Home. So all of the apps are in memory, no issues whatsoever with the memory management in my opinion. So you should not be having any issues, and you can switch between apps just like this. So every app stays in memory. Most of the apps should be fine. In the memory management department, this is great experience over here while switching between apps, and even with 120 Hz refresh rate, it's keeping up super fine. And if you're wondering if it can keep up with the FPS of the screen, and as you are noticing, it keeps up almost like 100 plus FPS, as you can see in the test UFO kind of thing. As you can see right now, it's going 110. So this is great performance in my opinion. And talking about the performance, the benchmarks you can see from the screen, this is how the benchmarks over here are. Surprisingly, the benchmarks are quite low. I'm not really sure why, but right now after like doing the benchmarks, I'm seeing the benchmarks on this ROM is quite low. But keep in mind, I have like done this benchmark with the profile mode over there in the battery settings. So that's it for this video guys on the CherishOS over here on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. And in my opinion, CherishOS is gonna be one of the best ROMs out there for the Redmi Note 10 Pro, at least for now. But I really hope the flashing process for the Redmi Note 10 Pro gets improved for the future, because right now if you are changing ROMs, you should know that on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, every time you're going to change ROMs, you need to format data, and that just sucks in my personal opinion at least. So yeah, that's not a great experience over here. I can't put my daily driver SIM over here. I have to format data every time, and that is just not possible for me. So yeah, I'm gonna flash other ROMs, but I will not be able to like format data every time. So that is why I'm not putting my daily driving SIM over here. But the performance and stuff are amazing over here with all the custom ROMs, mostly on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So thank you so much again for watching this video guys, and share this video with your friends if you want them to know about the CherishOS on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, and it is working flawlessly well. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from Kerry and Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.